And tomorrow, go ahead and mark your calendar, or start thinking about it. The word for tomorrow is going to be mercy. Mercy. Okay. Yeah, I'm excited about that one. So, but I'm excited about this one today too. And I know Coach Myra Miles will be joining us in just a few minutes. I think she just came on, but I really, really love today. And we're actually going to give a book away. I've given it away a couple of times on here. I'm going to give it away again. And I did not send you, Andrea, the book. So, or Anthony, either one. So I messed up. So I'm going to give a book away today called The Compound Effect by Darren Hardesty. And here's the thing. The book is powerful because it has to do with your everyday life. Like it has to do with everything when you think about consistency. And so as you're tuning in, first of all, big ways, happy Tuesday. I hope everybody's doing good. It's so funny when you start doing this, everybody starts smiling. It's just something about it. You start waving your hands, you put a smile on your face. And some days that's a challenge, right? So, in the comments or in the chats, let us know where you're tuning in from today. Or if you've got anything you want to say, please feel free to say it in there. Facebook world, we're glad you're tuning in today. And I want to kick right off about compound effect. It's the principle of reaping huge rewards for a series of small, smart choices. A series of small choices accumulated over time.
One sec.
Think about this, and I say this a lot, stringing small wins together. If I'm going through a tough time in my life, if I'm going through some anxiety or depression, or I'm feeling at a low point, right? Because this is a journey. Life's a journey. We go through peaks, we go through valleys, we go through setbacks, obstacles. But anytime I'm there, here's what the compound effect really does for me. It makes me think about stringing small wins together consistently over time will always change the game, whether it's in my health, whether it's in my finances, whether it's in my mindset. It does not matter. It's all about stringing little wins together, smart choices together. And here's the idea behind the compound effect is that small, consistent actions over a long period of time has a greater payoff than instantly large, like large changes. You know, in business, I've watched people come in and I've watched people make a loud noise. And then in 2 months, they're not here. They're great out of the gate, but not much for stamina. In my world, this common sense world, right? And it takes both. It takes coming out of the gate, but having a plan and having a consistent stringing little wins together to stay the course. So I did a little research and I got a question for you. And a lot of you's already going to know the answer because you're smart. You've already looked at this. But if I were to give you a choice today, over the next 30 days, I will give you a penny doubled a day for the next 30 days, or I will upfront today give you $1 million. Now, I know what most of you would probably take because you're just that smart. But most of the world, what would they take? If you looked at them and said, I'll give you $1 million today, or I'll give you a penny doubled a day for the next 30 days. Most of the world, I know my son, before he learned this, would have took the $1 million. But here's what happens. When you consistently double a penny a day for the next 30 days, at the end, here's the thing. At the end The power of compounded interest, the power of the compound effect. At the end of 30 days, a penny doubled a day. And you can check me on my math. 5,368,709.12. Over $5 million. But here's the crazy thing about compound effect. At day 27, it's actually worth $671,088.64. 3 more days compounded, created over $5 million. I share that to go, that's your finances. That's starting to work now, consistently putting back money, paying yourself first for financially it to pay off over the next 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. But what about your creating health? Experts said cutting 125 calories is really not a drastic behavioral change in a day. 125 calories in a day. After 31 months, however, 31 months, the friend who continually eats a surplus of 125 calories, they become overweight. But the person that just 125 calories over the course of 31 months will create a lean approach to their body. So I challenge you to think about that in what it is that you are wanting to grow at, what you're wanting to change, what you're wanting to make a difference in. And I'm going to leave you with the last thing. In reality, there's no magic bullet, no magic pill, and no magic secret. Long-term consistency is what truly matters over time. Coach, I'll turn it to you.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Thanks, Coach Palmer. Great as always. Compound effect. I mean, there's a couple of things I think of there. First of all, I want to share with you when I was at Hoover, our cheerleaders were amazing, maybe the best athletes in the school, best female athletes, but they did a monstrous sign every single week for the Friday night football games. And they were always very catchy and touchy, and that it affected somebody. Well, there was a lot that we had to X out before they got them out there. But the one that I will always remember, and it has stuck with me, there was a one that they made, and we had lost the previous year to a big rival. So the cheerleaders, I had not that week been involved in approving the sign. The sign said, "You thought you buried us, but you didn't realize you planted a seed." So we were the seed everybody thought was buried, because when you're successful, now you know this, when you're successful, you've got a target on your back. So everybody wants to expand upon something negative. Talk in the community. Oh, they're done. They're done. But the seed that was planted by our coaching staff into our team exploded up and actually went to a whole nother level. So that's immediately what I thought about as far as that compound effect. And when I say that, is little bitty steps every day that our coaches did with the players. And so, you know, kind of what Brent said, I had a lot of the same things that Brent talked about, but here's the thing you need to think about. It's very simple. Small changes or different choices will make you or it'll break you. Let me say that again. Small changes or different choices will make you or break you. I think about right now things that, and I'm putting this out here to everybody, I got in the transformation formation thing and I'm doing it, but I have been lacking in my exercise department. Okay. So I've picked up on that lately. That small change, or I will continue the habits that I have created over the last several weeks, my gut feeling is I'm going to see even bigger results by making that one change. Whether it's a mile a day, a half a mile a day, it's getting busy and getting active. Few straight strength training. I know several of you work out every morning on here, but that will have a compound effect on long-term what I want to accomplish. So if I chose not to do that, or if I chose to fall back upon whatever I'm consuming, eating, whatever, drinking, it's going to have a negative, adverse effect. So you need to think about, for us to have success, and the penny example was amazing that Brent shared with you, but you have to commit to long term. You have to commit to making small changes if you want long term. And the one thing that I've always admired about Brent is when I got in business with him, he's always been unbelievably honest and helpful. But he told me from the get-go, we're going to take this, it's going to be slow, we're going to do a little bit at a time, it's going to be a process. And I knew that from the beginning. So guess what? The compound effect of staying a little bit consistent, not where it needs to be, but I see results. So you need to keep that one statement, the opening statement in mind that I just said. Small changes or different choices will make you or break you. If you feel like you're buried, go to the mindset of you are a seed and you are fixing to explode up because you are going to enhance everything in your life in a positive manner. So that compound effect will bring you out on top on the other end of things. So that's basically, that's how I look at it. Coach and I talked about a little bit of the same things, but I hope it brought a little bit more value by saying a little bit differently than what Coach did. So I hope you add a positive compound effect to your life over the next few days. And you just keep on keeping on, because I promise you that's what Meyer Miles is doing.
Coach, thank you so much. As always, amazing what you bring to the table. And here's the reason for the word today. It's really simple. We want you to pick something out of your life, something that you got going on right now, and just add something positive. Almost 2 years ago, for me, it was 100 push-ups a day. That was my, and it took me, I'll be honest, I had to do it several different points of the day to get it in. And then it got better and it got better and it got better. Now I'm up to 200 push-ups a day. Small win for, that's my win, right? That's my win of what I wanted. But it took time to get there, like Myra said. So many times we lose focus because it's going to take time of stringing little victories together. So thank you so much. Add something that you can allow the compound effect to work for you. We're going to give away a book this morning. Andrea, you want to show the book so everybody can see it? This is one of my favorites, ladies and gentlemen. I hope if you have not read this, it will bless your life if you read it. Darren Hardy. It's an amazing book of a lot of different things that can be capitalized on in this book. All right, so here we go. Let's put compound effect in the comments below or the chats. Compound effect.
Coach, I got to run to a meeting. I love everybody. Everybody have a great day.
Love you, Coach. Love you, Coach. Compound effect in the chats, in the comments. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Making you type 2 words today. See how good your finger skills are. Keyboarding skills. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, Andrea, who's the winner for today?
Michelle Krebs.
Michelle who?
Krebs, Krebs.
All right, Michelle, way to go. Great job. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Guys, we love you. We appreciate you. Thanks for tuning in. God bless. Have an amazing Tuesday. We'll see you back here tomorrow. The word's mercy. Grateful for you all.
Thank you, guys.